What's up everyone, it is Mitchell aka The Walker in Orlando, and welcome back to another Universal Orlando Resort adventure. Today, I wanted to come on over because over here at Universal Studios, they have just opened up the brand new Jurassic World tribute store. So as you know, they do a tribute store almost all year round for something, mostly for Halloween. They do it for Horror Nights, for Christmas, they do a Christmas one, Mardi Gras. So now they have a Jurassic World one to celebrate the new Velocicoaster opening on June 10th, despite the fact it's been running since beginning of May. Besides the point, but also wanted to come on up because today is the first time I'm going to come out here after Universal has now changed their policy on Saturday just a few days ago to now you do not need to wear a mask at all if you are fully vaccinated. However, if you're not vaccinated, they still tell you you must wear a mask while you're indoors, but they're not checking that. So not sure how I feel about that, but if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We do a lot of these adventures, head to Universal quite a lot, so make sure you subscribe to join me on my adventures throughout Central Florida. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to make my first stop to Universal Studios, Florida to go check out the Jurassic World tribute store. Now again, here's the deal, it is Memorial Day. It is going to be very busy. I don't know how much I'm going to get done, but I want to check out the tribute store, so I do not mind waiting for that. But I can just tell you, just by the crowd levels looking in, it's going to be a busy one today. Also, if you're interested, the Olympics start on July 23rd. Pretty cool. So kind of first indication is Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem. 45 minutes, and I think they have reduced all their queue markings down to 3 feet here at Universal. So the lines are going to look a little bit closer to normal. We also have Shrek 4D, which is a 20-minute wait. But I am interested to see what the wait time will be for Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. I'm not going to do it because no thank you on that one. I'm not really that big of a fan of it, considering there are two way better attractions on the other side at Islands. But I'm curious to see what the wait time is for it. So Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket is a 45-minute wait. And I don't know if I think they may have gone back to single rider line, but I do know that they have been adjusting all their times where they don't have to put any space in between parties on the attractions anymore. So it may make the line a little bit quicker. So it may not actually be 45, maybe less, but that's just where the line may be at. So if you come out to this music plaza area right here, they've got a bunch of tables set up, they've got a bunch of food booths set up for the Olympics, which again start on July 23rd. And the reason why it's such a big deal here at Universal is because NBC Comcast owns Universal, and because the Olympics are on NBC this year, they do have all this set up. So it'd be interesting to come out. We may come out a couple times during that to see what they do special for the Olympics, because the Olympics only run for 2 weeks. So I wonder what they'll do during that 2 weeks. It does show they look like they're gonna have a bunch of food things and everything, but I'm curious what else. Alright, so gonna head on in to the Jurassic World tribute store. We're gonna really take our time through this. Now it kind of feels like the Velocicoaster area. Baby dino food. We're gonna head into the control room. What's that? Oh, that's why. Wow. I love that. I love this. Of course, a bunch of Velocicoaster. I think this is the shirt that I want to get because it's got all the stats on it. $30 ain't bad for it. Plus all the cool stuff and everything. Oh, and then you can create your own Raptor tracker. That's pretty stinking cool, actually. So, wow, this is I love when they do tribute stores like this. Ooh, we're out walking in and there's, looks like blue. Oh, I love all this stuff. They were here first. Nice big raptor. Oh, actually there's a few raptors in here. Got a couple raptors over here. Ooh, what is this? I like this. Oh my god, that's funny. That's actually kind of cool. I like that a lot. So that is $35. So now they look like they have 3 to 4 rooms set up. So we're gonna head down to the visitor center. It's the control room and the laboratory we're coming up to. So it looks like this is all themed towards Jurassic Park. Oh, because this is like in the second or third movie where everything's like destroyed and stuff. It's like overran. Oh, you got the Barbasol can that has stuff in it. You have different eggs. You got his hat. I just love how like they really did it. They did Jurassic World with iGen at the beginning, and then you've got this area, which is all Jurassic Park stuff where it looks like it's been overran. Mr. DNA, which is from the first movie. I really like this hat for some reason. I don't know why. And then you've got the area where you've got the embryos, or like the eggs where they're being contained, trying to be hatched. A whole bunch of Jurassic Park merchandise. A couple of these like abandoned laboratories in here as well. You can see everything's starting to overrun. You've got the little dinosaurs in there. Oh, and then now we're into the last area where they have food. But I love this. Gentle giants, but do not feed them human food. Do not taunt, tease, or harass the animals. But like they have like dino chow, treats, outposts from all sorts of different treats. They have a Velocicoaster, marshmallow pop, jumbo Oreo cookie. Oh, look at the apple. Well, the egg nursery, you can get yourself a chocolate egg. That's funny. Well, I love the posters. The ride the gyrosphere. You've got Jurassic World Velocicoaster. And Dominus Rex coming soon. Oh, and then of course then a statue of Mr. John Hammond himself. Okay, so that was really cool. I like that a lot, actually. I love how they've done it like in two parts, where they did Jurassic World in the first half, and then Jurassic Park in the second half. But I like the Jurassic Park portion of the store because of the fact that it looks like it was overrun, just like in the first movie of Jurassic World. So really cool. I like that. I would recommend highly to check that out if you're a Jurassic Park fan. I like it, but it's not like the thing I have to do when I come here, so make sure you do check that out. I do not know how long it's going to be lasting, but make sure you do come by, check that out. Really cool. All right, so I'm gonna come around, just kind of look at the crowd levels, because like I said, today is Memorial Day. So I am very interested to see how long some of these lines are, see if single riders are up and running. Just kind of see what there is. So, Revenge of the Mummy, 35 minutes, not too bad. I'm not sure if the single rider line is up and running. I probably get asked, but I'm not like too keen. The only thing I really want to do is maybe go back over to Islands and do Velocicoaster again. We'll do a little quick lap around here and see what wait times look like. And another huge change is that the Hogwarts Express now no longer only puts one party in each cabin. They are filling every cabin to the max, which is going to help out the wait time, because right now it's only a 15-minute wait. It's probably the shortest wait time I've seen in the park, because Fast and Furious is posting at 25. I'm not sure why, but kind of good news, because then you're not going to have to wait an hour to ride it. So I think I'm going to take a quick spin through Diagon Alley to see what the wait time is for Harry Potter and Escape from Gringotts. Holy crap, it is very much busy in here. Like, wow, it is. I think everyone's waiting for the dragon to breathe fire. So kind of walking through, and yeah, very busy in Diagon. Now it is not very much room over here, because a lot of the space was taken up when they built the Hogwarts Express and when they built Harry Potter Escape from Gringotts. So that does not quite help the situation. But if you come off to the right, kind of head towards the stage over here, then if you keep going around, you can get a really good view of the dragon, and you don't have to deal with the crowd going down Diagon Alley. So coming up to Harry Potter Escape from Gringotts, and it's posting an hour wait. Looks like their normal wait time sign is not functioning properly. So about an hour wait for Gringotts. So, kind of anticipated where the day is at. Yeah, Diagon Alley busy. Not surprised. It's probably it's probably the busiest section of the park. Because it is the Wizarding World, and Wizarding World draws a lot of people in, so kind of anticipated with that. I mean, it is Memorial Day, I am very backlit. it is Memorial Day and everything, so it is going to be expected. Honestly, I was just curious how much it was, because the last couple days I've looked at some pictures and video from here, and it's been kind of busy. So I think now we'll head over towards the kids zone area, check out all that new stuff before making our way on over to Islands of Adventure. Maybe try to jump into the single rider line of Velocicoaster. So it does look like Hagrid is doing virtual lines, but as you can see by the message, there are no times available right now. They do give you times to check, so at 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. Now, it does not matter if you're at Universal, you can make a pass for Hagrid's in Universal, even though you're not at Islands. So, but if you're interested when they do drop those, 11, 2, and 4. So just kind of walking up here to the kids zone area back where you have Fievel's Playland, where the old Barney show used to be, because now they've redone it to be the DreamWorks destination. So I'm guessing this is a new DreamWorks show that they've replaced where it used to be Barney. So there's that. I don't think anything much else has changed. I think you still got Curious George in the back. You've got Woody Woodpecker's coaster. So really the only thing that's different is they've got this new DreamWorks destination area. So kind of cool, actually. They kind of just, I know a lot of people liked Barney, but I'm kind of glad to see it be something different. Also, what looks to be open again. So Williams of Hollywood, the prop shop is open. This has been closed since Universal had reopened in June. And it looks like it's finally back open. It looks like they probably have enough team members to be able to work it. So take a quick stroll in here. I haven't been here in a long time. So what the Williams of Hollywood prop shop is they take a lot of props that are from attractions that are either closed, been refurbished, or some of their festivals, or like, you know, Mardi Gras just finished up. They put a lot of that into the Williams of Hollywood, and you can actually buy those props. So it's pretty cool because they have a lot of signs from like a lot of the food places, some of the signs for like around the like from the different areas. So, and usually one of my favorite things is after Horror Nights, they put a lot of stuff in there from Horror Nights. So it's always one of those little shops that a lot of people don't know much about. But if you are a theme park nut or a Universal nut, that's a great place to go because you get theme park, like from the theme park merchandise, and you get a little bit of that nostalgic Universal times. Again, I'm not one of the people that's super nostalgic because I didn't start coming until 2013 was my first trip, but I didn't really start coming consistently until 2015. So I've only really seen like all the new. Like I've seen the Harry Potter completely open, I never had to wait on it. I've seen all the new stuff. I've never got to see any of the old attractions, so I kind of wish I can, but it kind of just is where it is. So right now, Universal Orlando Resort, City Walk, Islands, and Universal Studios are all one giant area. You can pretty much walk from everywhere. You walk all the way through City Walk. You can walk between the two parks here. Keep this perspective in mind. Epic Universe, which is the new theme park that they're working on, which will make it their third theme park, is going to be the size of all of this. So their next park is going to be as big, if not bigger, than the footprint for Universal Orlando with the two theme parks and City Walk right now. So kind of weird to think about that. I was thinking about that the other day when I double checked it, and yeah, it's gonna be huge. It's a huge amount of space. Still got about 4 years though till that comes out, but I'm really excited when that does debut because it's gonna just be something cool, new park for the area, and just overall more excitement for everything. All right, so now we are into Islands of Adventure. Like I said, big thing I'm really looking for is I just want to go over and I want to see about the Velocicoaster. Really, that's all. I'm curious to see on a day like today where it's very, very busy. Will they have the bridge that leads you from the Lost Continent to the Velocicoaster is open? Because I would love to stand there as the Velocicoaster goes by. So I am taking more of a quicker route to the Velocicoaster and Wizarding World if you're curious. And a tip on that is if you go to the right, so don't go to Marvel, just go to the right towards Seuss Landing. At Green Eggs and Ham, immediately make a left there and go down and behind. You'll come to this little back area right here, right underneath the High in the Sky trolley ride. This will spit you out on the other side of Seuss Landing and put you very close to Wizarding World and the Velocicoaster. Oh man, of course it's not open. I was really hoping it would be. I just really wanted. They may be using it as line though, because I know it was posting in a 90-minute wait earlier. As soon as I walked in here, it was a 90-minute. It turned to 35. So I don't know if the line's actually really that long, or are they just working on closing it down maybe a little earlier, maybe taking it down for a little while, or something went wrong. Who knows? Ooh, coming into Hogmeade here, well, a lot of people standing around. Now again, Hagrid is doing virtual line today. So to ride Hagrid, you need to make a virtual line pass. And like I said, they drop at 11, 2, and 4. So it looks like they may have the ride open like first part of the day and then go to virtual line, because they've done that before. So all that, but yeah, it makes it a very crowded area right here, because with the line being out to like being pushed farther out, you lose a little bit of the walkway, so it makes it a little congested through here. The only downside to the Jurassic World Velocicoaster as it goes by right now is the fact that it is pretty much smack dab right at the back of the park. So to get there, you either have to go all the way through Marvel Superhero Island and Toon Lagoon, or you have to go through Seuss Landing and then Wizarding World. So in reality, I think going the other way is probably a little bit easier, honestly. God, that's such a cool view. You're walking down to the entrance area of Velocicoaster, and all you see is this zero-G stall. It is so cool, actually. Like, I don't know why, but just the fact that it just hangs you upside down right there just for that like 2 to 3 seconds. Honestly, this ride is something else. The hype, the buzz, the everything, just wow. Also, it looks like that they've opened up the seating area up here again for the Discovery Center burger place. So that's actually a good thing, because I would love just to sit out here and watch this run for hours. Alright, so I actually did ride. I waited in a single rider line. It took about 25 to 30 minutes, I think, not 100% sure. But something you have to remember is that it's a single rider line. And at the very front it says all groups will be separated if you come in as a group. Person in front of me, the two in front of me, did not understand that and tried to make a big deal about it. And they pretty much got told, no, you can either go separate or you can go wait in regular line to come around. It's how it is. So just be mindful. If you go in a single line, you're in a group, you're going to get separated. Alright, so I'm now actually waiting on Kayla and one of her friends to actually show up. Kayla actually went over to Volcano Bay because she has the pass for Volcano Bay. I do not have it right now. I'm waiting to maybe get it maybe in the next couple of weeks or so. But they are actually heading up this way right now, so I am currently just hanging out with the masses because it is extremely busy. I was trying to find something to maybe try to eat. I was trying to think about maybe like mobile ordering, but it looks like mobile ordering is still very long as well. I thought maybe I could have some pizza here, but the pizza line looks like it's super long as well. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do. Well, since it did end up getting past 2, at 2 o'clock, Kayla and me both tried for virtual queue for Hagrid, and actually both of us got one. She actually has one for right now, and I've got one for 2:55. So we're gonna go ahead and be able to do it this time, and then probably do it a second time, and then it'll be time for our return to go back to Velocicoaster. Okay, that was absolutely horrible. So we had a virtual time from 2:10 to about 2:40. We just got off the ride, and we got in line at 2:20. We just got off the ride. My feelings on that is that if you're gonna have a virtual line, even if there's an issue with the attraction, I feel like there should be something out there that tells you how long the wait is. Because if we had known how long the wait was going to be, we would have waited for Kayla's disability pass instead. Because we thought, oh, we could ride Hagrid's twice. It didn't take that long. So I was very annoyed because that was an hour and a half that we waited. Because now it's 4 o'clock, and there was no reason for that. I mean, they only said it twice, that there was a small delay, but they never said that the wait time was being longer than anticipated. But again, there's no wait time being told, so we had no idea how long it was going to be. But at least they'll make it up, because we're going to come over here and do Velocicoaster now, which is running way faster than, but every about 30 to 45 seconds there's a train coming through. So, and it's a longer train, and it's a much better ride overall, and the operation's much better designed. I just love when you walk in right here to the Velocicoaster. It's all that right there. So, oh, they don't have the fire on today. I just noticed that. So riding in the front row, definitely I think is the best seat on the Velocicoaster, because you feel all the weightlessness. You feel the weightlessness a little bit more aggressively I was actually trying to put my hands up on the second launch, and the only time I had to come down was when we went over the Mosasaurus roll, which is the 0G or the heart line over the water, because that freaked me out a little bit. To give you kind of an idea, so the Velocicoaster was only running a 2-train operation for a little while there. It was at a 90-minute wait, but as we were getting on, it looked like the maintenance guys were coming in, and as we pulled into the station after our run, they actually had a 3rd train lined up ready to go. So it looks like that they want to run 3 trains most of the time, and if they run 3 trains, I don't see it being more than an hour wait for it, because it is fast loading. It's about 20 to 30 seconds they load, and then they usually then do about 24 people. They actually say they do 24 people per train. So about every minute you're sending out 48 people. So it's a lot of people they're able to send through that ride if they're running at their maximum capacity, if they can. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a trip out to Universal. Been here way longer than I anticipated. Doesn't help that Hagrid had the whole issue earlier for about an hour and a half being stuck in line. It's whatever. It is what it is. Happens. So it is. But I mean, got to go over to Universal, check out the Universal Tribute Jurassic World store, which is amazing. Got to ride Velocicoaster twice, so can't really complain on that front and everything else. So, I mean, it was just a really nice day out. Here, got to ride Hagrid, even though it was annoying, got to ride it at least. So, I mean, overall, it was a good trip. So, with all that being said, so do head out from a trip out to Universal Orlando. I'll see y'all next time.